is Sophia. I come from the ocean. The sea calls me like a siren's song. But the song is disturbed. At night, the steady rhythm of the waves tickling the shores is interrupted by floating plastic clonking and clockling against the rocks. It's offbeat. Something is not right. I can hear the soulful song of the whale turning blue. I hear sea turtles choking in plastic. I hear the marine migrants leaving the reefs. I can also hear ship engines. I hear drilling for oil. I hear floating fishing factories. I hear rivers coughing trash into the ocean. Before I was born, I was floating in water. When I grow old and die, I will float away. But now, what can I do now? What can I do to help the ocean? I am so small. Can I make any difference? Maybe if I call on my friends, all my friends around the world, together. Maybe if we learn about the ocean, learn what it needs. Learn about its vastness. Learn of the mysteries of the dark, deep ocean. Learn the myriads of the life in the reefs. Learn how the unknown superhero algae keeps us breathing. Learn of all we don't know yet because it hasn't been discovered yet. Maybe if we learn and truly understand, we can do something about it. We are sea people, generations upon generations. We have spread and laid the earth below our feet, and we have made the world our own. But we all came from the sea. We are 60% water. We need water to survive. All life needs water to survive. I come from the ocean. I come from the sea. We come from the ocean. We are one. One people. One ocean. One ocean.
The Global Science Opera premieres at December 12, 2018. One Ocean is made and performed by young people from all over the world. For more information, please visit us at www.globalscienceopera.com.
Go.
Greetings from Australia. Dear ladies, gentlemen, and wonderful children of the Global Science Opera. We are so excited to welcome you to GSO's 4th annual production, One Ocean.
For billions of years, the oceans of our planet have given life.
Robust, plentiful, varied, healthy life.
Natural life.
It rests upon the shoulders of young people around the world to join forces for a sustainable future. Today, for the first time in our planet's history, one species is being called upon to look at itself and rise to the challenge of saving the ocean's life.
The Global Science Opera production One Ocean wishes to make a small step on that long and challenging journey.
It is performed by teams in 20 countries. For the past year, those teams have been working together with scientists and artists to create one ocean.
We hope you enjoy our
global science opera.
Hi. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, see you.
Hi. Drive went well?
Yeah, let's go. He's inside.
Great.
Hey, how are you?
We brought flowers. Thanks. Could you bring me some water?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I never want you to see me like this.
Don't say that.
How many rounds of chemo do you have left? I'm done. Done? Finished. What do you mean? There aren't any more I can take. Don't say that. This is the end. I face it. I'm done. Cancer won this fight. Don't say that. I'm sorry.
But there must be somewhere. Oh, you have visitors. I will be finished in a minute. Yeah, we'll wait outside.
We have to do something.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe we could have done something earlier, but now I think it might be too late.
Stupid job. I knew all those chemicals would kill him.
I have a friend that works with cancer research. Maybe he could help?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Time to hurry.
Yeah, okay. You can go back in now. Thank you. Hey!
Did you say anything?
blood pressure is way too low.
Yeah, but you can eat something salty. It will help.
No, Sophia. I'm dying. I don't feel like eating.
Please don't say that, Dad.
No, we've got a friend who may help.
Yeah.
How?
We'll figure something out.
Whatever it is, it's probably expensive. Then use the oil money that got us into this in the first place.
The oil money?
Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Our one ocean.
Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, Pacific, and Southern. These are the 5 parts that geographers divide the ocean in. More than 230,000 species reside in the ocean. But the ocean is so great at hiding secrets that we can't possibly find out every single one of them. You may not be directly exposed to it, but it still takes up 70% of our planet's surface. And even if 96% of it consists of salt water, it's still very important. Not only does it provide us with rains that are basically the most important thing for the survival of our species, but it's still one of the few things that prevent global warming. The word ocean stems from the Greek word Okeanos, which itself stems from the name of a Greek titan known as the Elder of the Greek gods. The ocean is great at hiding secrets.
Mom, do we really have to visit our grandparents? I mean, all the other kids get to travel abroad. Plus, the weather is super bad. It's going to be so boring.
Come on, Mo. Don't be so negative. Look, it's going to be all cozy. Sitting inside, listening to the rain.
Oh, yeah. Cozy. Rain isn't cozy. I mean, what's the point?
I just love the smell of the air by the sea. It really clears your head.
What's so special about the sea anyway?
Oh, what are you doing? Let me see.
Oh, Sophia, please.
Then let me see.
Sophia.
Let me see.
Swim among whale sharks at Ningaloo.
Snorkel for jewfish at Brotness Island.
Ribbon Reef number 3 for minke whales.
Coral reefs. Think. Look after them.
Reef formation. Coral larvae just floating around.
Looking for some rocks on the sea ground.
Calcium carbonate is very important to the skeleton of the coral. The future generation won't get to see a beautiful coral reefs that lie in our sea. Climate changes, sunstream dangers, coral starvation by 2040. Warming waters, bleaching coral, dying everywhere. Our Great Barrier Reef threatens to leave us too soon. Disease strikes, they stop growing, color drains from their faces.
The building of biodiversity in reefs can take millions of years to grow.
And a lot of the time, it's destroyed by our peers. Coral bleaching takes another toll. It's caused when we burn up our coal. We have to stop our reefs from dying. Think, look after our reefs.
If the water temperature rises, it can ruin their features. Crown-of-thorn starfish are a threatening creature. The Great Barrier Reef is not the only threatened reef in Australia. Not paying attention to the other reef ecosystems will lead to failure.
Up the coral, past the clouds, down the rocks, there's the reefs. Chop the rock, the tunnel, choose some more back and fro. Back to the charging station, feels good to be part of the ecosystem.
When playing at the beach, always wear sunscreen. Make sure it doesn't have oxybenzone in the cream.
This substance destroys the beautiful coral reefs, sort of like an old crumbled leaf.
One passionate turtle swimming in the ocean, looking at the coral, suffering from the lotion. Oxybenzone is a dangerous chemical for the coral, used in hairspray and cosmetics, not making it floral.
The chemical bleaches the reef. Think about it being as fragile as a leaf. As fragile as a leaf.
If you want to be nice and have good values, you will not litter and destroy the coral. Don't kill sea life, don't kill coral. The litter fish won't find it fun to have their home destroyed. We'll save over 9,000 life forms.
And that's only in one reef.
Well, I think the sea is wonderful.
Yeah, but we don't have any special coral reefs or interesting fish. We only have boring cod and herring.
Well, I don't think it's boring.
Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, Sammy, I dare you to eat that fish. If you do, I give you a kiss.
But I don't eat fish.
Word. Fish are friends, not food.
I don't think that's a fish. Maybe it's a new kind of plant.
Yeah. I like plants.
Great, eat it then.
But I don't think I like that plant. Alan, give it to me.
Stop! What in the world are you guys doing?
What do you mean?
That isn't food. That's plastic.
Plastic?
Yes.
What's plastic?
Plastic is something the humans drops in the ocean all of the time. And it's deadly.
Deadly?
Deadly. You eat it, you die.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, but if it's so deadly, why do you use it on your head?
Yeah, that's from the humans, isn't it?
Yes, I recycle. Duh.
Recycle?
Yes, recycle. That's when you take something someone has thrown away and you make it something useful instead of getting new stuff all of the time.
That sounds cool!
Yeah, and plastic, it never disappears. So tiny fishes, they eat it all of the time and then they die because of it.
Oh, that's horrible. What are we going to do about it?
There's nothing we can do. We're doomed.
Guys,
huh?
There is something we can do.
What?
We can recycle.
Recycle!
Oh, plastic waste!
Oh, plastic waste!
Gets in our face!
Gets in our face!
But don't be scared!
Don't be scared!
And don't despair!
And don't despair!
'Cause we can recycle!
We can recycle!
And then we'll all be saved!
Saved?
Yeah! From that plastic waste!
We're safe! We're safe! We're safe! We're safe!
Keep that plastic waste! Keep that plastic waste! Keep that plastic waste! Keep that plastic waste! Keep that plastic waste!
hello. Oh, Sophia. Welcome.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, hello. Long time no see.
Mom. So good to see you again.
How are
you?
How
I'm fine.
Oh, maybe give me a Mo, Sophia, are you two kids ready to go fishing?
Oh, later, Dad. Let us settle in a bit first, okay?
Granny, you know what I recently learned? I learned that the sea produces oxygen.
Really? That's so interesting. How does that work?
Hey, I've got a question for you. What's more important, humans or slime such as algae in the ocean? Oh, that's easy. Humans, of course, we rule the world. Yeah, we're cool. And brainy. And we know everything. Are we good or what? Wrong. The answer is algae. What? Don't be stupid. Are you saying slime in the ocean is more important than humans? Yes. Algae allows almost every living thing you can think of to be here.
But I don't get it. We're really clever. We can build things. We can travel the world.
We can explore space. But plants in the ocean, such as algae and plankton, produce over 70% of the oxygen in the atmosphere. We need these more than we think. Oh, I get it. So without algae and plankton producing the oxygen in the air we breathe, we wouldn't be able to survive. Exactly. So remember, what's more important than humans?
Slime and scum. Slime and scum are more important than humans. Slime and scum are more important than humans. Algae and plankton, what do they do? What have they done for us? Creating oxygen for the whole world. Without them, how would you breathe? Slime and scum are more important than humans. Slime and scum are more important than humans. Algae and plankton live in the ocean, producing oxygen that we then breathe. That's right, be very grateful. The ocean makes our earth inhabitable. Slime and scum are more important than humans. Slime and scum are more important than us.
It says here the sea absorbs carbon dioxide as well.
Olá, professora. Olá, professora. Não deviam estar a estudar? Estão? Sim, estamos a falar com os nossos amigos da Noruega. Pois é. Da Noruega? Estamos a fazer um trabalho em conjunto. É sobre os oceanos. Então explica-me mais. Eles querem saber mais sobre o ciclo do carbono. E como os oceanos podem ajudar a tornar o ar do planeta mais limpo. Vamos a isso. Então, o que sabemos é que todos emitimos dióxido de carbono, certo? Certo. Todos mesmo. Animais, plantas, humanos. Tanto na Terra como nos oceanos. Mas só as plantas conseguem reciclar esse dióxido de carbono e transformá-lo de novo em oxigênio. Mas o problema é que este ciclo está a ser alterado devido à poluição. Cada vez mais cidades e menos florestas. Logo, efeito estufa, provocando um aquecimento do planeta. E onde entram os oceanos? Os oceanos escolhem 3 vezes mais CO2 que as árvores, libertando também 3 vezes mais oxigênio para a atmosfera. Muito bem! Se toda a vida começou na água, é natural que tudo o que se passe à superfície se passe igualmente nos oceanos. Pelo que temos que o cuidar. Para que o ciclo não se quebre.
mentioned acidification. But what is that?
I don't know, my dear. Why don't you keep reading?
मछली प्लास्टिक को खाना समझकर खा लेती है।
अभी भी समय है, सुधर जाओ वरना भुगतना पड़ेगा। आपको नहीं, हमको। थैंक यू।
Oh, it's amazing what the children get to learn these days.
Well, are you sure you can trust that information? You know, not everything you see on the internet is true.
Well, back in my day, we didn't even have the internet. We had to read actual books to get our information. It's much easier now with these sort of things.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Grandpa.
Good afternoon.
Hello, kids. Grandpa, I've been talking to my friends about you. Really?
Yes, seriously, that you are a fisherman and that you have aliens all around the world.
That's true. Wow, that's very interesting.
Where's the farthest you have sailed? Once I went to the Antarctica.
Oh! I have a question. Can you fish whenever you want?
Oh no, politicians decide when and what to fish.
We need protection!
Politician?
Yes, why?
Imagine that all the fishermen will capture all the fish they want. So we will let out our stock, so we need regulation.
Help us!
What's a stock?
It is a group of organisms of a certain species. For example, the Mediterranean stock of a sardine is the amount of sardines in the Mediterranean.
I don't understand. How do you know where to fish? When I was young, it was more difficult, but now I have some instruments in the lesson. For example, a sounder. With it, we can see where are the shore, and scientists help us.
Scientists? How do they help?
Here, I can help you.
I work in marine resources, so if you want, I can explain something.
Here are my colleagues. They are specialists in different areas of the marine research. Oceans are very important.
Why are oceans so important? I thought they were only to go sailing and have fun.
No! Do you know that there are more than 1 million species in the sea? Also, the sea is a very important source of food, and it regulates the climate.
I study the climate change.
What exactly do you do?
Do you dive every day?
We have to observe the sea. For example, to measure the temperature, we measure it from the surface to the bottom using sophisticated instruments. I'm a specialist in marine resources.
Her grandpa told us about it.
I am marine biologist.
I study Posidonia oceanica. That is a plant that only lives in the Mediterranean and forms huge meadows with a very high biodiversity.
I have heard about marine volcanoes. Do you know anything about them?
Oh yes, I'm a marine geologist. I study mud volcanoes. There are some small volcanoes on the seabed that releases gases as methane. However, some mussels, for example, can live breathing methane.
Wow, everything is so interesting.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I want to be a scientist.
We have to protect it as it's one of the most important ecosystems on Earth.
Hi, my name is Carol Robinson and I'm a Professor of Marine Sciences here at the University of East Anglia in the United Kingdom. I'm also the leader of the Scientific Steering Committee of the Integrated Marine Biosphere Research Project, or IMBA for short. IMBA is a group of more than 2,000 researchers from all over the world who work together to study the ocean. Each of these researchers is an expert in a different topic. So we have researchers who work on ocean currents, on the chemicals in the water, on the tiny plants and animals that make up the plankton, on the larger fish and sharks and turtles, and even on how we as humans use the ocean to feed us with fish and to produce energy from wind and waves. My research looks at how bacteria and plankton produce and use the oxygen that we breathe. It's vitally important that we understand how the ocean works because it affects the air all around us, it feeds us with fish, and it provides a beautiful place for us to visit when we go on holiday. It's also important that we understand how we might be damaging the ocean, such as by changing its temperature and its chemistry, and by creating plastic waste. It's also important that we know what we can all do to try to reduce this damage. One of the first things we can do is to learn more about the ocean and to tell other people just how important it is. This natural resource is the home of millions of marine species, and it supports the food and livelihoods of billions of people. The more we know about the ocean, the more we will care, and the more likely that we will change our behaviour to protect it for the future. So please join me in learning as much as possible about the ocean and help protect it from further harm.
Well, now we've been inside for too long. Why don't we go fishing?
I want to learn how to fish.
Do we have to?
Oh, come on, my boy. It'll be fun. Oh, reel it in!
But what's this?
That's plastic, silly.
No, that's fine. Just throw it away and try again. A lot of plastic washes up around here. I reel them in all the time.
See what I got?
Oh, well done, my boy.
I got a fish.
Well done. Good job.
See?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Ow. Now I will show you how to get it. So the first thing you do is to turn it around.
Is that supposed to be there?
No, that's plastic.
But where's all this plastic coming from? You guys have any luck with the fishing?
Well, we got a fish, but it has plastic in its tummy.
That would never happen on a fish farm. You see, there the fish grow up in a very controlled environment.
But isn't it wrong keeping them in captivity?
Oh, no, they're fine. They have access to food and medicine other fish could only dream of.
Those fish farms inject the fish with all sorts of chemicals. Wild fish are always better.
like a plane.
I'm a fractal. I'm roving in ocean. Oh, shrimp! Take a shrimp! Ah! I am a shrimp. I am fractal smaller than myself. So delicious. Oh, it's great. What should I do?
I am a squid. I ate shrimp smaller than myself.
Oh, eat tuna! I have to get away right now!
I'm tuna. I eat squid smaller than myself. It's human. Unbelievable. And we get the tuna. These relationships are the food chain. But if we get too many tuna, squids will increase. When squid increase, squids are eaten up and they will decrease. The balance will break down. Yes, don't overboard carefully.
Oh, I see. We can not like that.
Thank you for telling us. You're welcome. Free talk to see wherever you want us to.
Really? Thank you.
See you. Bye. Bye.
I'd go to jail for a whale and wish the boat of extinction never set sail. I'd save the life of a dog, don't you know I'd save it, wouldn't you? I'd try to change the orangutan's fate if it isn't too late. I wouldn't hesitate to write a song that tries to save the great panda. Check out this sampler. The elephants and rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, lions, dolphins and the polar bears. Come on and show me you care. Here's a question to the disappearing jaguar. Tell the truth of what we are. I try to tell your help to save the gorilla. Now listen to me, will ya? Extreme pain is being caused to the elephants. I wonder where that species went. Before we wave the hunted lion goodbye, let's look him in the eye and try to tell him why. The elephants and rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, lions, dolphins and the polar bears. Come on and show me you care. And rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, dolphins, lions and the polar bears. The elephants and rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, dolphins, lions and the polar bears. I'd go to jail for a whale and wish the boat of extinction never set sail. I'd go to jail for a whale. Elephants and rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, dolphins, lions and the polar bears. The elephants and rhinos, cats and birds and frogs and hippos. Don't forget the tigers, dolphins, lions and the polar bears. I go to jail for a whale and wish the boat of extinction together said, sing.
I will go in and start making dinner. Hope you like fish soup. Look what I got by the shore. The ocean is an amazing resource.
Ew. Are we really gonna eat that?
Yeah, I promise you will like it.
Here you go.
Tell you what, I'll help you carry that, okay?
When will it be ready?
Not for a while. Why don't you guys go for a swim? I want to go swimming.
It looks cold.
Come on, Mo, stop being such a baby. Look, Mo.
It's just plastic, Sophia.
There's a lot of it. I wonder what will happen if we don't get rid of it.
No, silly. There will always be enough room for the water. It's the ice melting we should be worried about, though.
Did someone say ice cream? Oh, I like ice cream. Chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, lemon ice cream, banana ice cream, pistachio ice cream.
The climate is changing, the ocean is warming, the glaciers are melting.
How can we help? What can we do? How can we help?
Sea level is rising, the sea ice is melting, storms are stronger.
¿Cómo puedo ayudar?
What can we do?
Polar bears are starving, the polar bears are dying, the whales are in trouble.
What can we do?
What can we do?
The sea ice is melting, and my friends are in trouble. Polar bears and other air-breathing animals depend on sea ice for reproducing, feeding, and other important parts of their lives.
What can we do?
The glaciers are melting. The warm oceans are causing the glaciers to melt faster and faster. The ice is piled up to 2 miles high in Greenland. This is how high some planes fly. The next time you see a plane, imagine how much ice you would need to have to pile up to reach that. If all of the glaciers in Greenland melt, sea levels could rise as much as 20 feet.
What can we do? How can we help?
You can help by paying attention and working hard in school so you can become an informed citizen. You can follow current research, like the work done by NASA OMG, ESA Cryosat, the Greenland Climate Research Center, and Denise and David Holland. You can be conscious of your carbon footprint and try to reduce it. You can share things that you learn about the climate and oceans with your parents and other adults. And you can ask adults the tough questions.
This video is recorded in a Dutch village called Dr. Nassau
De zeespiegelstijging. De zeespiegelstijging wordt er steeds vaker.
The average temperature in the Netherlands is 10.9 degrees. If the temperature rises 1.5 degrees, it will be about 12.5 degrees. This is bad for the Earth. Climate change is a big problem that's not being realized by
De
everyone.
zeespiegelstijging.
Big bosses like Trump do not want to participate in the Paris Climate Change Agreement. Most countries in Europe do want to participate in the climate agreement.
Trump says it's cold in some areas, so he can use the temperature rise. This is stupid of Mr.
Climate
Trump.
change,
this can happen to every person on Earth. The sea level also rises due to global warming. Per degree Celsius temperature rise, the sea level rises about 1 meter, which is very much. The other way is through the melting of land ice. All the ice that melts becomes water and let the sea level rise. The consequences are bad. If the sea level increases so much, half of the Netherlands will be underwater. Many other countries will also be flooded for a large part, and this is of course a catastrophe. The most logical solution is of course stopping global warming. The Climate Agreement of Paris has been made for this. This contains regulations for the participating countries in terms of emissions that they must adhere to. Unfortunately, a fair number of countries do not want to participate in this agreement, or countries do not stick to it. Together we can do something about it. So go more often with the bicycle, do not switch the heating unnecessarily.
De zeespiegelstijging wordt er steeds vaker over.
Sasonai, sasonai, se vai una me potene so.
ice cream, cherry ice cream.
That's terrible! We need to get rid of this. Come help me, Mom.
Sophia, come dry off. You'll catch a cold if you stay down there any longer.
We started collecting plastic. There's a lot of it.
That's great, honey.
Not only is there a lot of plastic in the ocean, but the ice is also melting. I wish that plastic was never even invented.
Don't say that. Plastic is great. Sorry, I have to take this.
Plastic is a very useful material, you know. It's strong and it's durable, and it's done a ton of good for the oil industry. Don't be so hard on him.
Hey, you can't just throw that away.
There's a lot of plastic anyways, Mo. It's not going to make a big difference.
It will make a difference if we stop producing plastic and start using renewable resources instead.
Well, you know, the ocean is a renewable resource. Just look at this. You see? Wave energy.
Come on, poor Sophia. Let's go inside.
Outside, outside, inside, outside, plastic everywhere.
early 20th century, people in New York started consuming more oysters, causing their population to decrease. A lot of ships went to the harbor and dumped their waste there. The urban society also helped pollute the river. Then, the Billion Oysters Project started with the goal of returning 1 billion oysters by 2035.
Reach out with love, compassion, and care. Dear more, I will not harm you.
Oysters are food of feeders, consuming phytoplankton and improving water quality while they filter their food from the water. As generations of oysters set on top of each other and grow, they can also form reefs that provide a structural habitat for many fish and species of crabs. Helping the increase of population of oyster can ensure a safer and cleaner environment for other marine animals.
This fall, our Environment Club volunteered to visit Governor's Island in order to help with Billion Oyster Project. We've made around 50 cells for oysters to keep them in a safe place so that they can reproduce and filter the water in the Hudson River. Soon we're getting our own oyster station in the Hudson River, which will help us with collecting the data and restoring 1 billion oysters in the river.
In Governor Island, we were tested to build oyster cage there. During the process, we realized that how important this cage can help oyster by protecting the oysters from predators and possible dangers. The time passed really fast. This was a very interesting experience that teaches us a lot of things about the oysters. We will look forward to the next meeting, and we hope to be able to help much more.
Yeah, hi, it's me, Sophia. Hi. Yeah, listen, I found something interesting. Yes, in an article about unknown resources in the ocean. Yeah, I think it might be interesting. Are you ready?
We are 50 meters below the surface of the water. In this place, you can admire the wonderful environment of marine deeps. Attention!
And will we see these creatures from other planets?
We have not found life on the other planets of our solar system, but I assure you that we will see such exotic animals as if they were from underwater.
Talk less. Now, let's listen.
In history lessons, you learn that people many years ago were treated with annihilations.
I read about it. Only the dolphin helped.
You're right. Drugs used in medicines were chemical preparations. Primarily, these herbs were also worse because they grew in contaminated environment.
Oh, my great-grandmother worked in pharmacy. She told it was terrible. Shelves full of medicines that did not help.
And even harmful. It was not until 2060 that we were able to communicate with the dolphins.
How do you communicate with dolphins?
Microphones and a simple computer program that turns the voices of dolphins into our language.
And will we see how dolphins help with drug production?
Of course. Without them, it will be difficult. Let's move on.